Hello. So, I know that I haven't made a video in a while, and, well, last time you saw me I was playing Hollow Knight, but this is something, new I'm trying. I'm basically gonna make an online character, and gonna do voice, and, it's just something, basically, I'm telling a story that I made up for the character, and, it's a first-person narrative, and I'm trying to make it, as realistic as possible, so, first thing we gotta do is make our character, and, go through the tutorial stuff, and I play Red Dead all the time, so if it seems like I know what I'm doing, that's because I do. I know exactly what I'm doing. So we're just gonna have to load in here, and yeah.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how
So
we
this is
do
the
things
story
here.
about
But I'll
how I
oblige
got
him
taken to
this
prison
once.
and how I got out.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Okay, so it's basically gonna start
It's got to be one.
once I
All right,
finish
then.
my character,
Deputy, would you please?
making my character. So now I gotta choose the height.
I'm gonna need your details.
Okay, first, most important thing, we need a name. I already have one out that I picked. Nathan, because I thought it was a good name. Okay,
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
then just we want the whitest skin tone possible.
Take the time and get this right.
Place do we need? Man, I made my character so long
From
ago.
what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Okay, I'm gonna be young, heavy, bright, skinny, athletic. I'm just gonna do the regular athletic build.
We're gonna need a fair record of you.
You can't really even see the eyes most of the time, anyways.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you.
Let's do the eyebrows. I like the creative character for this. It's I like it when there's a lot of options, but I don't like it when there's no options, you know?
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one.
Okay, we're going to narrow. I do
How
a
you
lot of the
doing
natural
with that?
stuff since I don't know.
Okay, then.
We're just gonna do jumpers. Okay, now we need a good haircut. First, we need a good hair color.
Yep.
So we are gonna do 9. Let's rotate to the side. I can't see the hair on the here. I'm gonna try to get to yeah, so then I can see it. No, no, this is what I have on my actual main character. I'm playing on a sat account. One, I don't get a bunch of invites, and two, I already have a character, so. And that's not that hard. Okay, I'm just gonna do the Riptide, so that's pretty much as close as I can get to the one I want. And we don't want a beard. Refreshing color. Oh wait, I need a beard too, just this. There we go. No beard, stubble, no stubble. Okay, cool. Hair, lifestyle. Oh. I don't know how to do this. We're gonna do the exhausted. Freckles, none. Moles, none. Face, okay, none. Scar, do we? Yeah, I think I need a scar for what I'm gonna do. But I just need to pick out the right one. But I don't want it super noticeable because it doesn't really. I think I'm just gonna do the slash bro. Or maybe the Claude one. The slashed. Tiredness. No, we need a really strong scar. But we want like middle-ish exhaustion and faint. We want a bit of tiredness. Okay. That is our face. Okay. This is our character. So once I start going to oh, I need a good whistle. I want a kind of low pitch and a good quick pretty. Now I'm changing the pitch down really low since I know super high pitch sounds like, and I hate it. So yeah. Okay, we're about to start, so this is when we're starting. I'm gonna be talking as Nathan, first person, and yeah, so here we go.
Well, then you need your portrait took. Place your palms by
This
your
is a
chest
story
now for me.
of how I got taken to jail. And, well, this is me, Nathan. Now, this is a story about I
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
This is the penitentiary. This is
You,
our life.
you with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on,
And
get
this
in.
is me. And this is... Well,
Open the gate.
as he said, we're doing a work detail.
Come on, Milliken.
Well,
Yeah.
life here is this. We have to work all day, don't get any food, don't get any sleep. Yeah, this is where we are. Life
I tell you what,
hasn't been great.
old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard.
I
No
mean,
mistake.
I didn't make the best decisions.
You like to stay calm in there.
about the
Weren't
work.
saying nothing. Well, you are now. Shut up.
Oh.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station.
This country,
She's been reading too
May
many
be beautiful,
goddamn books.
who knows?
Personally, I'm against education.
Who really knows?
Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay, okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke
Everyone
of
but
good
me
fortune for all
is
of you.
getting let out. Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, who knows? what's
Now,
happening.
Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each.
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism,
All we did was stand there and look tough.
and you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Well, he got sent to jail for
Come
some
along.
bad things.
You better get on this horse.
So finally, I get time to get out.
It's not much of an animal. We haven't got far to ride.
This.
Sir, I'm going to need you to come with me. Ready? Wonderful.
Here we
I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months in Sisseton Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks that left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I'm right
Oh,
about
it's
that.
just as he said. I
Rounding
got
you
sent
folks up,
for murder I didn't
those
commit.
sham
Well,
trials,
no,
they were a
that
disgrace.
wasn't the only
Made a
thing I
mockery
did.
of
I've
the
committed
rule
more
of
crimes
law.
than that, but
Still can't quite believe they got
that's
away
what
with
they sent me to.
There's others convicted when you were came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that
It's
too.
a beautiful country out here, but
Guess we'll see.
there's some bad people.
Maybe
some bad
you just want to
people,
put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. You will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. And just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
I may have just acquired my freedom, but I don't know.
I'll wait.
Who knows what will happen to me? And we're here to
This
speak with
way.
his mistress.
She's anxious to meet you.
Someone I don't even know.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Well, I surprisingly reached my freedom, but who knows? Who knows? Check. This is a fine hat. Fine and dandy. I've looked through all the options. Yep, that's a fine hat for me. Alright. Well, I got all changed, and now we see what happens.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps!
And this
Get
is
up.
where-
Hello, partner.
I'm
Harley.
Cripps.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Alright. Well, there isn't very many choices for where I can set my camp,
Oh,
so
sir.
Gaptooth Ridge.
While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Well, this has been
Down to the station. It's not too far.
a lot of events have happened so far. Met Cripps. Met that Mrs. Met Horley. And, well, they know I didn't commit that crime. And they're giving me an opportunity to get out of it and go back to my, well, what was my life and set it straight, so that's what I want to try and do. But who knows what's gonna happen. I mean, no one can tell the future, can they? Well, I guess you can tell some of the future. I mean, if you see a pen fall, you know it's gonna drop and hit the ground, not just, just lay down there. Okay, now we're going to Benedict's Morning train station. I love the stuff out here. Nice, peaceful, quiet. No one's around. Just so very peaceful. The desert's nice, but it can also be very harsh. Hot days, cold nights, no water, animals. Well, there isn't a whole lot. You get a couple, some birds, but that's because it's right next to the plains. Well, now we got to talk to the post clerk.
Day like this is a blessing.
Hello.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your
this is Alden.
acquaintance. I find your reticence charming.
Doesn't have
Real
much of a
charming.
spine, but
By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little
Well,
money.
he's
Well,
Alden.
some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Most people don't like me because I'm not very much of a talker, but I don't know. These people are kind, but I don't really think they care because they run into a lot of people. A lot of people like me, especially. Oh, Rob, I'm going to Rio Bravo. Well, we're supposed to be finding someone that Rob's stage is. We're close by. You can see that campfire. What are we stuck on, boy? Just some notes. Okay. I guess we're not making it that well. I think we can. Whoa. Alright, here's the hideout. Stay. Good work. Okay. I think I can take. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna take this guard out and figure out with a knife. Let's see what I can do from here. This spot. Don't have time. I know that he's in these bushes, but I don't know where. Oh. Someone got me from behind. Okay. I just got this last fella, I think. Okay. Oh. Ah, dread chunk. I'll take that. No, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, but...
Okay. Okay. You're good.
Whoa, now.
You're real good, friend.
No,
Here.
no, no.
Take this. Matt. Just be kind.
I can't trust him. I mean, he is running with the King of Outlaws. How can I trust someone that's running with the King of Outlaws? People are quick to give someone their trust. Well, I don't think that way. I don't think he's worth my trust. He could have just ran away and told someone, you know, more members of his king about what's happening. But where I am, what's going on. And I can't allow that. at all. Alright. I guess I better call my horse and check my satchel. And let's look at this map. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess we found something treasure. Well, I guess we should keep going then. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa there. Let's go back. This is not alright. It's nice not being in that engine. Because take on you no matter what you do. They're bigger, stronger, or have the upper hand in any way. You would love it. Everybody wonders what you're doing in there. The guards. The guards don't care about you at all. There's a fight going on. They're not gonna stop it. No, they'll watch it. They'll see you come to your own demise. But since those folks show me kindness, I should show them some back. It's quiet. Peaceful out. The air is nice. It's all good. Exactly. Wild animals really low. Whoa. Calm down, girl. Okay. Let's see if I have enough food for you. Here's an apple. Alright, that should get us going. Let's go now. Slow down. Let's search the area a bit. Oh, it's somewhere nearby, that's for sure. Yeah. Here we are. Let's see what we got. Ah, a nice word. Some jewelry I can sell. Jewelry, some gold, couple dollars. Alright, alright. Oh, that's good. I'll have to find somewhere to sell this. And I discovered a bullet card. Alright. Alrighty now. Now, we need to go meet our man, Billy Davis. Better get going. Let's look at the map real quick. Okay, so we need to go up to meet Clay Davis, but it says we need to go check it out as well. So when we go through Tumbleweed, we pass by Mill Station. Guess we'll have to take a look. It's nice for being able to make this treasure. Gold or treasure. Not being locked inside the wall, freaking rocks. Sometimes you run into some rotten folks like I did. No, they care about themselves and money. That's all they care about. I've done some bad things, but not nothing like that. Things they do is brutal. It's for you to meet Clay Davis. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end her off here. I got a good bed. That was a good first episode.